General Hospital will reveal that Valentin is facing the darkest days of his life. When the pikeman organization disbanded, all the resources and allies he once relied on vanished as if they had never existed. There is no safe place, no one to trust, and Valentin falls into a relentless state of being hunted. Brennan, once a key partner and a formidable force, now becomes more of a potential threat than a support. Under the constant pressure from hostile forces, Valentin is forced to flee, living in exile, clinging to every small opportunity to stay alive. In this desperate situation, Valentin understands that to survive and have a chance at rebirth, he needs a new strategy, a decisive move to change his entire fate. He yearns for an escape, a way to return to Port Charles, the once powerful center he controlled. But returning is not easy when everything is against him, and he has nothing to offer in exchange or stake. In what seems like a hopeless moment, Valentin hears that Michael, Sonny's adoptive son, is in critical condition. Severe burns threaten Michael's life, and the situation requires a special treatment that not everyone can carry out. Upon hearing this information, Valentin comes up with a bold plan. This is the opportunity he has been waiting for, a chance to prove his worth and exchange it for a foothold in Port Charles. Valentin knows he is the one who can save Michael. He had done something similar in the past when he saved Ava from horrific burns. Back then, thanks to doctors at the Boransky Clinic in Russia, Ava not only recovered but was also perfectly restored, leaving no sign that she had ever suffered such severe trauma. The Boransky Clinic is Michael's only hope right now, and Valentin understands that if he personally handles this, Sonny cannot refuse. However, Valentin is also aware that this is not a simple decision. To carry out this plan, he must put his entire reputation, skills, and even his life on the line. But for him, this is the only path to regain his position in the game, and Port Charles is the only place where he can start anew. With the determination to risk everything, Valentin plans to approach Sonny and make an offer that could change the future for both sides. Valentin appears before Sonny in a completely different state compared to his previous image. Gone are the arrogance and the aura of power, now he is a man pushed to the edge, yet his eyes are still full of resolve and calculation. Every step he takes carries both urgency and desperation. Standing before Sonny, the man he once looked down on, Valentin is forced to humble himself. This is his last chance to survive, and he knows it. With a calm yet clear voice, Valentin begins his presentation. He does not beat around the bush or hide his purpose. Michael needs help that no one else can provide but me, he declares, locking eyes with Sonny, full of determination. Valentin promises he will save Michael, not just by healing the severe burns but also by helping him recover fully, both physically and in appearance. He emphasizes that, thanks to advanced techniques from the Boransky Clinic and his personal relationship with the doctors there, this is entirely within his capabilities. However, Valentin does not hide his demand. In return, he wants Sonny to give him a chance to make a fresh start in Port Charles. He wants to work under Sonny's authority, ready to follow any orders and prove his loyalty. For Valentin, this is not just a way to atone but the only way out of the dangerous life of exile he faces. Valentin's proposal is clearly a big gamble. He is betting not only on his own abilities but also on trust, something Sonny is not easily willing to give to anyone, especially someone as manipulative as Valentin. However, Valentin knows he has no other choice. Michael is Sonny's adoptive son, and his life is something Sonny cannot overlook. To emphasize his commitment, Valentin recalls saving Ava in a similar situation, serving as proof of his ability and a reminder of the value he brings. Sonny listens, his sharp eyes and calm demeanor in place. Valentin cannot guess Sonny's thoughts, but he knows his offer is strong enough to make Sonny consider it. It is a win-win situation, Michael gets a chance to survive, and Valentin gets to make a fresh start. But deep down, Valentin also realizes that this trust, if granted, will be fragile. He will have to walk a thin line between opportunity and suspicion, and every wrong step could cause him to lose everything forever. Sonny is not easily swayed, no matter how convincing Valentin's words may seem. Valentin is a schemer, and that's undeniable. Sonny has witnessed him exploit and betray many people, even his closest allies. The memories of Valentin's plots and schemes are still fresh in Sonny's mind, making it hard for him to trust the man standing before him, no matter how desperate his situation is. However, the reality is a hard factor to ignore. Sonny cannot deny that Valentin once saved Ava in a similar situation. Back then, Ava had been caught in a horrific fire, leaving over 70% of her body severely burned. The injuries not only destroyed her body but also left painful marks on her psyche. Ava went through dark days, tortured by pain and despair. But it was Valentin who opened a way out for her. With his special connections, Valentin took Ava to the Boransky Clinic, known for its superior regenerative methods. There, doctors not only healed her severe burns but also helped her fully recover, both in appearance and confidence. The results were so good that no one could believe Ava had ever suffered such devastating damage. Valentin's intervention helped her return to life, stronger and more resilient than ever. And now, Michael, Sonny's adoptive son, is also standing at the threshold of life and death. The severe burns on Michael's body threaten not only his life but also his future. Sonny knows that time is not on their side, and Michael needs immediate treatment if he is to have any chance of survival. Valentin's success with Ava serves as clear evidence of his capabilities, forcing Sonny to give serious consideration. Conflicting thoughts are pulling Sonny in different directions. On one hand, he knows Valentin is a schemer, and trust is hard to place. On the other hand, Michael is the most important thing to him. If there is any chance to save Michael, Sonny cannot ignore it. Valentin has proven that he can do it, and the undeniable fact is that Ava is the most vivid proof of that. Sonny faces a difficult decision. Though there are hundreds of reasons to refuse Valentin, he cannot ignore Michael's life. In this moment, Sonny understands that, no matter what he decides, he will face significant risks. But above all, Michael needs to be saved, and Valentin may be the only key to unlocking that door of hope. However, Sonny cannot easily overlook Valentin's scheming and calculating nature, which has become his trademark. He knows that Valentin never acts without purpose. From the past to the present, every move Valentin makes is carefully calculated to serve his own interests. Valentin's promises, no matter how sincere they may sound, still leave a big question mark in Sonny's mind. Does he truly want to atone and serve Sonny, or is this just part of a larger scheme, a way to restore his lost power and manipulate the world around him according to his will? Sonny is no stranger to men like Valentin. In the world of power and crime in Port Charles, loyalty is rare, and betrayal is inevitable. Valentin has repeatedly proven that he will use any means necessary to achieve his goals, even if it means exploiting others' trust. Will this time be different? Or are Valentin's promises to save Michael just a facade to cover up a deeper plan? However, in this moment, Sonny must set aside all his doubts. Michael is lying on the fragile line between life and death, and he cannot let anything stand in the way of saving his son. No matter what Valentin's motives may be, Sonny understands that he is the only hope at this point. With his experience and special ability to handle similar situations, Valentin is the only one who can help Michael survive this dangerous period. Sonny knows that this decision is not just a gamble with Michael's life, but with the future of his family in Port Charles. If Valentin truly wants to change and is willing to contribute, he could become a powerful ally. But if this is just a trick, the consequences could go far beyond anything Sonny could predict. In Port Charles, no one acts without paying a price. Sonny understands more than anyone that every deal comes with a cost, and no one, not even Valentin, escapes that. If Valentin wants a second chance, he will have to pay a steep price, both in trust and loyalty. And at that point, time will be the fairest judge, revealing Valentin's true nature. But for now, Michael's life is the top priority, and Sonny is willing to face any risk to hold on to that last hope.